Buenos dias in a chilly morning in La Paz. It's around 8:20 a.m. and today I'm going to Valle de las Animas, the Valley of the Souls, which I'm hoping is a cheaper alternative to Valle de la Luna, the Valley of the Moon here in La Paz. And I need to walk through town to take a bus for what should be 25 pence, and I'll attach the map to this if you want to do this journey. Okay, so it looks like I've come just in time for this bus. I just actually asked if I could get on there, but apparently the stop is here, so I'm going to wait here until the bus pulls up. It does say Chasqui Pampa on the rolling banner on the top, and a very busy La Paz this morning. Oh, look at that cable car. Oh, there's two. A Chasqui Pampa?
Sí, Chasqui Pampa. Pase, pase. Bueno.
Gracias.
Viene para la Plaza de la Loba.
Off the bus now, and you can actually see the Valley of the Souls in the distance. That's where I'm walking, and it was a very nice bus journey. Cash accepted, and a friendly attendant as well, shouting out the destinations. Then you put your hand up when you want to get off. So the game's back. Got to walk around 15 minutes up a steep hill from that bus stop. I've just seen Uber drop some people off, so they've wasted more money than I have already. I think the Uber here costs around 5 or 4 British pounds, which is around 15 times what I paid for the local bus. And here is the start of the trek, I believe. Nice beautiful views over La Paz there in the distance, and that's not even half of La Paz. This looks like the start of the trek. The sun is in the way, but this sign says welcome to private property. Look at the stunning mountain formations there. ¿Perdón? A 5 bolivianos a entrar. Ah, bueno, un momentito. ¿Tiene un baño por acá o no? No, por ordenar solo la terraza. Gracias. Gracias, amigo. ¿Es tu propiedad por acá? Bueno. Bien. Gracias. Que tenga un buen día. So I'm already at the start of the trek now. I did try asking him if this was his property, because very much doubt he owns this mountain range, but it looks like this is his house here, and he's got a little farm in the backyard. So maybe he owns the road up next to it for a certain amount of time. Not sure. Don't think he understood my question, and I didn't understand his answer anyway. But 5 Bolivianos, that's around 50 British pence. And to be honest, it's kind of worth it already just walking around 50 meters up, because look at that lovely view. And I'm going to be walking in between this valley. Already at the start of the route, there seems to be a little path off-road which I've taken. Quite wet and damp. I just want to see if there's a little waterfall. I think there's actually a dam over there. I'm just going to find a little spot here and make the most of my 5 Bolivianos entry fee. And this tree is the lucky beneficiary receiving my nutrients. I've done my number 1 for free, and I'm going to walk in front of this dam and show you the view. Very dirty water by the looks of things. Look at that brown stuff. Okay, it's not too inspiring, but still very nice looking over La Paz. I'm not sure what the altitude is here. Based on my eye level, I guess it's above the centre of La Paz for maybe 3,900-ish meters, maybe nearing 4,000. I'm not sure. And to prepare for this hike in the altitude, I have taken nothing. So yeah, let's get acclimatized. Some tourists behind me, so I'm trying to speed up a bit. Okay, I've been walking for about half an hour, and look at this. Wow, amazing. Approximately halfway towards the viewpoint that I'm walking to. Look how high this is around my sides. Estoy 90 minutos de la mirador. I'm 90 minutes away from the viewpoint, according to my map on my phone. Vamos this way. There seems to be a fence here, so I'm going to have to, well, is it trespass? I've paid my private entry fee, so I'm just going to pass without the trespass. There's a lot of barbed wire here, so I've got to be a bit careful. I'm going to put my bag over first and then go through this curtain. Okay, I'm through without any tetanus. Even higher altitude now, and there's a massive drop down there. Beautiful views again, as always. There's some bulls and a farm worker up ahead. Hello. So I am now here at the Jukapacha viewpoint, and you can see it's turned from sort of stalagmites, sort rocks over there, into hills in this area around here. And I'm going to take a break at this stream down here, have something to drink, H2O, before heading back. And the time it took me to walk here, around 2 hours, I'd say. And as I've walked up to the top and stopped walking now for around half an hour at this viewpoint, it's actually getting a bit cold, and there's actually some ice over there. I think I'm over maybe 4,200 meters altitude roughly. Walking back, my skin looks very soft in that area. Probably the only area. I'm going to start walking back now. Probably maybe a bit quicker than 2 hours back because it's downhill, although I do not enjoy walking downhill at all. And on the way back, I'll show you some of the ice over there. Presumably, ice is here because of the plus 4,000 meters altitude. You can actually see more ice dotted all along this path. Well, you can call it snow, I suppose. I believe the current season in Bolivia is summer. However, the Bolivian summer is dry and cold. So that will probably explain why there is more ice at this time. In the winter, I think it's actually wetter but more humid. Encountering my second dairy danger in South America. My other one was in Patagonia, where I crossed 4 bulls, which were a lot bigger than these, so I'm just going to slowly walk through and hopefully nothing untoward happens. Looks like I'm all good. No horn action. And there's a lonely bull, a bit like me, who is separate from the group. Looks like a younger one. Hola! And the plus point of the return journey is the sun is not on my face, and I get to look at these views while I'm walking forward. There are 2 explanations for why this place is called Valle de las Animas, the Valley of the Souls. The first one is because supposedly the wind coming through the valley creates a plaintive noise, and the second is that the mountain and rock formations in this area almost signify and represent silhouettes of spirits. We're nearing the exit now, and there's a massive tour group. I wonder if they paid for the experience. I think just as I was about to leave, a Bolivian taxi entered, but that's besides the business. I'm leaving now. I'm about 3-minute walk away from the entry and exit, and I'll show you how to get the bus back to the centre as well. It should be the same bus from the opposite side of the road. There is the bus on the other side of the road. I think it's probably just waiting for, I don't know, whenever its schedule is due. And here is the bus stop on the street. The bus is doing a U-turn, very tight. ¿A Plaza Camacho? Gracias. Look, they even have signs up here to say who the conductor is and who the attendant is. And this sign here says, "Do not distract the driver, talk to the attendant." I'm off the bus now in the Plaza Camacho, and look how much busier it is now compared to this morning. There's lots of people sat on the steps over there as well. But I hope you enjoyed the video of Valle de las Animas, and I'll try and add some maps of how and where you need to go to visit it.